It seems to take a while to get a game on classical, which I guess makes sense. While waiting for the game, I think I might check out the... What is Teams? Is that who... Oh, that's strange. Team, hey. My team. Oh, we got a game. Okay, gonna minimize chat. Here we go. I've been so busy lately, haven't been playing much chess. I've been reading my book, my endgame book. Yeah, I'm running into this opening more and more. I think knight c6 is the main line. Oh, it's very strange. It's a very strange move. Like, why can't I play... I guess you can move it back if I did do that. Like knight e5, would that be a worthwhile move? He moved his bishop back. It's a weird move. I think I'm going to play e6, so I don't mind his bishop there. Seems even okay. Well, so I mean the natural d5. Maybe knight f6 if he pushes a pawn. Then I'll play knight g4, and he won't be able to pin it. If I play knight g4, he could play queen e2. My eyes are going weird. Yeah, my eyes are not good today. Well, I totally lost focus there. I don't know what to do here. Maybe I do play d5. I don't know. I was basically between d5 and knight to f6. Knight f6, he pushes a pawn. That's what I'm worried about, you know. And then I played knight here. You can play queen here. I can keep the attack going. Maybe I will do that. I mean, I don't know. d5 was simpler. But I am curious what... because the thing is, I can play this. And... oh, I mean, I'll take the pawn. Weird. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't play queen e2 there. And I'll take the bishop too. I'm not going to try to hold on to that. The question now is, do I want to play d5? I don't think so. Because rook e1, I don't like rook e1. Okay, let's try this. Maybe we'll do a king. Oh, he wants to fianchetto there. I might beat him to the punch though with bishop f6. He plays the knight. He'll be pinned if he does that. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, plays the knight. I'm just going to leave it. He's pinned there. So I will proceed with the castle. So we have the bishop pair and we're up a pawn. So things are looking good. And he is pinned, as I say. So now we want to free our bishop. So we could play d5. Let's see if anybody's in the stream yet. No, nobody is. What did he do? Yeah, he fianchettoed. That's okay. Boom, 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 boom. I have lots of time. I should not hurry. I'm thinking b6, get my own fianchetto. Slightly worried about if I do that, he can do this maneuver. Slightly annoying. It doesn't really do too much. Actually, that is annoying. I don't want that. So maybe we'll play a6 to prevent that. Thinking I'm going to do that. Yeah, I don't want that. The only problem with that move is now I can't fianchetto my bishop. I mean, I guess I could. I guess I could play b6. I don't know why I have to save it for b5. b6 would help me defend this pawn. I could play it right away, or I could trade bishops. I'm going to have to take it because otherwise I'm going to lose a pawn. Okay, well, I'm thinking knight f5. Well, that's not a real pin. I think now is the time to push. Yeah, I like that. It feels freeing. So we have a mystery rating here of this guy, because we are still provisional. This is our third game. Oh, my left eye is really, I can't see out of it very well. Well, I'm looking at d4. Oh, I don't know why my eyes are messed up. I can't see dark colors. Oh. Sorry, I'm my left eye, I cannot see out of it. I'm kind of scared about that. Okay, try to not think about that. I'm so distracted this game. Yeah, so there's pressure here. If I can't push, obviously, the e-pawn. b5, take, b5, boom, boom, b5. I don't know, I kind of like b5. I think I'm going to go ahead with b5. Man, it's so hard to play a slow game of classical chess. That's an interesting move. Well, what's wrong with b4? What's he going to do again about that? Oh, I think I'm going to play b4. If he plays like c4 after, that could be annoying. Very annoying. Well, if he plays c4, then I might have to play if he plays d4, then I might have to play c4. How come I didn't think about that? This move, yeah. I think that's a good move. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at queen b6 so that I can like do something like this and then a discovery, some cheap stuff. Maybe that's not so bad, but if you push queen b6, yeah, maybe queen b6. I guess I'll try it. I just want to make sure I've got so much time. Don't want to rush things. Oh wait, yeah, and if he takes, then you can pin. I think it's okay. I think it's an okay move. Yeah, okay. One viewer. Let's see who that is. The Cabaginator. Oh, losing focus again. Dozing off there. Okay, well, yeah, so I mean if he takes the pawn, I'm gonna trade rooks and then take the pawn again. If he pushes the pawn, I'll just take the pawn, so he can't do that. There's a fruit fly on my thing. If he pushes the b pawn, if he pushes the b pawn, I could take it, or I could push. Okay, well, this is interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could take the pawn, and then if he can retake, and then he's gonna play. Oh, there's a fruit fly here. They go boom, boom. Wait, boom, boom. I don't know. I could do a lot in that situation. I don't really want to take it. I kind of like c4. You know, like where is he going? If he moves like here, he could just move back though. I also, okay, so what is he threatening here? He's threatening nothing. There's no immediate threat here. So there's also like a fork possibility. this, and then a discovered attack. E5, E6. Sorry, E5, E4 is a possibility, but it's going to take too much setting up. And it's like not a surprise or anything. E5, E4. I don't think I can set that up in any way. I don't know. I'm thinking bishop C7 looks like a decent move. It gets my bishop into play. So what he might also, it'll help me defend this pawn because I think he wants to play like a rook to C1 here. I think that's what he wants. Although I could just push it then. I'm thinking of bishop B7. I'll play it. Mm-hmm. So C4, take, and then what, this? Which is actually interesting. He would be attacking my bishop then. If we do this attack first, this, and then we can't play C4. When we have this will be kind of weak. I think I need to play C4. Or I could reinforce it with like a rook FC8. But then he might play here or something. It doesn't really bother me though. No, it does though, because then he's threatening this. Oh no, he's not. Not if I play rook FC8. But he could play that anyways. If I do this, he could play this anyways. So it might be good to do rook FC8. Oh, my time is starting to become a bit of an issue. Actually, this knight is going to be an issue because of this. If I play rook FC8, he can go here. But then I might be okay because then I could play F6. And where would he go then? But then this is going to be, well, that'll be okay. I'm thinking rook, yeah, maybe this rook is, I like this move. Yeah, I'm thinking rook here and then push this pawn F6. Although he could go here and attack it from behind. But it's still defended twice. Oh, it's tricky. I think I'm going to play that though, but it's a tricky position. Okay. Look at his time. Like this is a 15 plus 15. And he's pretty much at his original time. But I believe we're winning, so I'm confident in Black's position. 2 viewers. Yeah, Dirt Levert is back in the house. Look at this, Dirt Levert. I'm playing classical chess. 3rd game. It's hard for me to keep focus. Okay, my time is starting to become an issue. I want to be careful of back rank mate threats as well. I could get a pawn here, and then he pushes here. What if I think we want to kick this knight out of here first. It seems to make sense. And then, but then we're going to give him a home if we do that. And he's going to be hard to kick out. So we got to be careful about that. Yeah, we got to be careful. If we go here, he's going to go here and he'll have a home. It's going to be pain in the ass to get rid of him. Although we could take this pawn then. No, we couldn't. Could we? If we go here and then we take the pawn. And then if he takes, we can take the rook and then no, we can't because then this is going to fall. Oh, it's going to be tactically a nightmare. Oh my god, my time is starting to run though. If I take this pawn, he goes here, and then we take. I don't know. I might just take it and then see what happens. My time is really getting short here, so. Okay, let's do it. So many tactical issues there. Don't have the time to really look at it properly. So I need to take it with the bishop so I can defend this pawn. Although this is going to fall regardless here, but I think I need to take it with the bishop. Although, no, because if, wait a second, we could take it with the rook because he can't take, wait, what am I talking about? Well, then I'll be able to retake here. If I take here, if I take with the bishop, if I take with the bishop, he can't take my pawn, but he can take this pawn. If I take a bishop, then this is not an issue here. I don't know. I'm thinking about taking it with the rook, and he's going to take this regardless, so it doesn't really matter. We can take this pawn and then attack his knight. Four minutes with a 15-second increment. Look how much time he has. Why isn't he thinking longer? He's not going to beat me on time. I mean, I don't think that's going to be an issue for me. So I think he should be taking more time to think. So he's got a mystery rating in that this is a, ooh, interesting move there. Yeah, I didn't really see that. My bishop is very oddly placed. What if I did like this, you know, something like that? Or I could simply move the rook back. Or I could do a lot of things here, but I better go quick, whatever it is. Ugh. Yeah, my time is starting to become a bit of an issue. I'm still pretty confident though. You know, he can't take the pawn. That's my rationale behind this move. I need to push these pawns a little bit though. At least give myself a flight square or something. I need to open this bishop up so it can breathe. So I want to move like a pawn here or something and then maybe move up the center pawns afterwards. Okay, he's doing the same thing. I think I'm going to do it straight up to get some time going. Oh, wait a second. Then he can eat my pawn. So that's the reason behind that. But if he goes here... If he goes here, though, I can play here. So actually, well, let's continue with this. Give myself a flight square, and we're getting a little bit low on time. Can't think forever. If he plays here, I have the possibility of rook to a8, and then he can't actually defend his rook unless he goes back here, but then his knight is going to fall. So I think that's good. I think he can't take the pawn. Yeah, I think I can play this. You know, he can't protect the rook. As I was saying before, if he protects the rook, his knight drops. So I think this loses it for him. Which, again, he has no excuse. He's had so much time, and he's not using his time to think. He thinks he's going to beat me on time, but he won't. 15-second increment is huge. You know, 4 quick moves, I've got a minute. Gained a minute. So I think if his strategy is to go for time in a classical game, that's not a good strategy. I'm curious what his rating is, because I believe my provisional rating right now is 1740, something like that. So if he's around my skill level, my rating's going to jump by like 100 points at least. And it might even be my highest rating out of all of the time controls. 3 viewers now. Nobody's talking. Yeah, this was a nice solid game. Not just because I'm winning, but it was... although all 3 of my games have been pretty... Well, the first 2 were pretty easy, though. I haven't really been struggling too much with the classical games. Maybe I just need the extra time to think. I was so frustrated when I was playing 5-minute games. And I wasn't really thinking too much. It's more just like muscle memory. I was thinking, of course, but so much of it is just more like visual moves. Okay, so he did take... We're going to have to recapture and then check, and then we move our king. So it's... You know what's funny is I am actually still up the same amount I was before. I think because we gave up a pawn, so it actually works out to be the same, which is very interesting. Okay, so if we go here, we're going to look for ways that we can attack both later on. Maybe here, and then how is he going to protect that? He goes there. I can't really attack both again. It's going to be hard to do that. Maybe I can do it though. Check. No, we don't want that. Yeah, we want here. I think this is fine. Okay. Well, I was slightly overconfident previously because I didn't realize that we would not. I thought we would be up more material here, but we're just the same. We're just as far ahead as we were before. And a rook and knight are pretty powerful. I mean, I'm still obviously preferring this for black, but so well, how can we do this? We can do like a check, and then he goes here, and then what can we go from there? I don't know. If we play here, what's he going to do? I think we want to get rid of this. I mean, let's just make a move. Boy, this isn't as straightforward as I thought, though. He is starting to take more time to think. I've noticed that. He's down to 12 minutes now. We're hanging around 3 minutes still. Okay. He has to be careful here. He's going to drop this. He only has 1 space to go other than here. So we could actually go here now. So I think we did manage to trap him. Although he can check and get out of this a little bit. He can go check and then I go here. But then what's he going to do? and then here. Yeah, he might. So what if I go here first, and then he goes here? Let's just go here first. Yeah, so I mean, he can his only move here is to check me, and then his follow-up would have to be remove the knight here. I'm hanging at 3 minutes. Time control is playing pretty even. So after here, where can he go? Then he's going to be limited to these 3 spots. I won't be able to win the knight in this case, so I might waste my check here essentially, but I might try to pick up this pawn. He might want to play here and then try to get this pawn later, but let's try to get a pawn of his first. So I'm thinking he might try to pick up this pawn, but it's going to take a couple moves. So we can get this meanwhile. We have to be a little careful that we don't get, like, he can push the pawns and try to mate me. It's an interesting endgame for sure. It's fun to play. So we're up 3 points here. Yeah, so this is starting to be what I'm a little bit scared of here. Check. If he goes here, so he's check, boom. No, wait, check here. He's not going to be able to hold on to this, I think. So the idea is check. He has to go here. Then we check again, and we can get it. So I think this is a good move here. Check, and then yeah, and then we have to go this way. Although he can take it with the knight. But then he can't take it with the knight. It's going to be the same issue because if I check him again, he's going to have to move the king, right? So if I go check and then wait, he can't take it with the knight. What am I talking about? So check. Yeah, we're going to get this. This should be fine. My eye is making me have delusions here. And then it's going to be a checkmate pretty much. Well, that was a very clean game, which I love. Yeah, so here I'm actually, well, I guess I could take it with a pawn. And then, yeah, it makes sense. But by clean game is, I mean, there was no mistakes in the game. It was just like the whole game was solid. Okay, so check and then boom. Yeah. I'm curious what his rating is. And then checkmate here. Oh, he's only 1570, so no wonder it was not too difficult. I'm surprised they gave me a low-rated guy because I won my first 2 games. 4 viewers now. Weather Guy 92. I'll give him a good game. Okay, well, we got 3 wins in a row. So I'm actually 1800 now, 1801. I think my next pairing on Classical is going to be quite a big jump. I think they're going to pair me against somebody like 1900 or. Does it show me my class? Probably not because it's provisional. Oh, it does. A little baby green one here. Yeah. Doesn't show me my rank yet though. Okay. Well, that was a good game. I'm going to quickly. Whoops. I didn't. The guy said something. What did he say? Detect language. Although the 50 game is not worth it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Plus 50 is not worth it. You know what? It'd be kind of nice if Lichess had a built-in translation service. I'm going to analyze this while I'm waiting for him to respond. I'm just curious about the first couple moves here. Yeah, like this. The Staunton Cochrane. I've been seeing this a lot lately. from players. And I think knight c6 is the main line. Yeah, it is. So I did get that right. And then this was weird, man. This was so weird. You know how long I looked at this? Well, I guess not too long. 20 seconds. Only 20 seconds? Oh, but that's probably plus increment. Yeah, e6 looks to be the top choice by Stockfish. So I think I played very well here. I'm curious about this move too. Knight f. It doesn't seem to be Stockfish's top choice. Yeah. It seems to prefer g5. That's some craziness there, man. Wow. Like the Evans Gambit type of thing. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, or if you're in Keto, bishop e7. It didn't like my move there. And then I got this early pawn because he never bothered to defend it. Yeah, this was a pretty easy game. Although later mid game he played too fast though too. It's a pretty easy game. Yeah, here I wasn't quite sure what to do. Okay, well, it looks like he's gone. So I'm going to play another game. New opponent. So I'm 1801 now on classical, which is interesting. Whoops, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure they're going to pair me against a high-rated guy now. 1900 or more. Wow. Was that first 3 games? Undefeated. I'm undefeated in classical. I'm scared about my next game. I think I'm going to get punched in the face. Oh, it looks like we got a game. Here we go. I'm going to minimize chat now. Our 4th game of classical. Okay, we'll try our best. Oh boy, I'm already worried. French defense. Yeah, French defense is. I find it a bit annoying to play against the whole c5 thing. So I'm going to play f4 here. I'm pretty sure this is the main line. One of them anyways. Okay, and then a3 and take the double pawn. I think that might actually be the main line. Otherwise, it's bishop d2, obviously. Or there could be, you know, knight e2, knight e2. But I'm thinking a3 is actually the main line. I think I give up I take the double pawn for getting his. Yeah, I'm going to do it, you know. I know it seems bad, but I think that's one of the. I think it's fine on the French. Because look at his king side. It's ripe for the attack. You know what I mean? I'm a little worried about c4. I'm almost thinking of playing c4 myself. Because c4, it's really going to lock my light squared bishop in. Actually, both my bishops in. So, yeah. Like c4, how am I going to break out of that? I'm not going to break that. I'm not going to break through that at all. It would force me to attack here, and then I need to castle here myself, actually. Ugh. I think I want to play c4 myself. If Take, that'd be beautiful for me. Although c4 he could check. Thing c4 and so c4, d takes, bishop takes, check. That's fine, I think. c4, c takes. Queen takes. Yeah, I'm thinking c4. Okay, I'm curious to analyze this game after with Stockfish. You don't see me as a friend anymore. I don't know why that might be. What did he do here? Okay, he did take this way. So my plan was to take it with the bishop, but I'm getting scared. He might do this if I take it with the bishop, but I mean, and then I can check him. If we go here, take, ding, I don't know. I think I take it with the bishop. I mean, he's got the check. So the problem with the check is if I take here, he can check me, and then if I block it, then he can take here. Although, hang on. I take it with the bishop, check. If I go with the bishop, it might be okay. Okay, I should be analyzing more. I'm getting a little bit lazy in my analysis right now. This is a little bit lazy. I should have analyzed more. If he checks me, though, I'm going to play bishop d2. Okay. For some reason, I thought I was up a pawn. I'm not up a pawn. So I'm thinking d5 here, even though my king is naked in public. But d5 just looks so good, man. If I don't play d5, take, then he can do things like boom there, ching, ching, ching. I could play c3. I could play c3 or prepare to castle with knight f3. I just really like the look of d5. Oh, I really want to play d5. But yeah, as I say, c3 looks fine. Although c3, he has got the queen move here. I don't know. I like a lot of moves here. This is hard. How do I choose? It's like, which child do you love the most? I like them all. I really don't know how to choose here. I'll just go with c3. I don't know. I can't choose one. I can't. I just keep rotating between the three choices. I like them all. I saw Dirt. I took a peek at the chat. I saw you wrote some stuff, but I mean, looking at knight f3 seems natural here. can just knight f3. And so this is actually a pretty good move. I mean, if I castle now, I'm going to be in the line of fire, so I'm going to have to kind of make two moves: queen, castle, and then king h1. So I could offer a trade of queens, which would repair this structure. Offer a trade of queens. He has a more active queen, so that might be okay. If he moves somewhere else, so be it. I'll be able to castle safely. If I simply retake, that's fine as well. Again, I think, well, I don't want to take with a knight, though. I don't want to do that. So my two choices here are pawn recapture or queen offer the trade. If I do that, the problem is if I do that, he could play rook here, and then I'd be kind of forced to take here, and then he gets a free tempo. Maybe I should take with the pawn, but I don't know. Boom, ding, ding, ding. It's hard to say. I might take it with. It seems weird though, but it also kicks out his knight a little bit. It takes the c5 square away from him. Okay, we'll try it this way. Yeah, I don't know. Queen takes is. I think it's okay, but I ended up doing this. I just you know, none of these pieces are developed, so I feel really bad about that. Ooh, okay, so he goes there anyways, but where's he going to move it here? He's not going to be with that. So castle. I won't be able to move this if he plays like here. Is that his idea? If a castle, no, I would be able to, anyways. And then I could go here. I could do things. I think I need to castle. I just. So this is kind of a weak point now. I don't feel so great about this position. I mean, but my development is starting to improve slightly, and he still has not developed these pieces. So, and his king side is kind of a little weak here. Okay, so he could move his knight back, but I don't think that helps him at all. If he moves, he might play knight here. Seems like a common move. Actually, yeah, my position is not so great. I mean, I'm looking at bishop e3. Does it still say I'm offline? I don't know why it would say I'm offline. Okay, back to looking on the game. That's a problem looking at the chat. I forget what's happening in the game. So he does play that. Yeah, it seems like a good move. Bishop e3 would be great here. I think bishop e3 is the move. You know, we've got this super powerful d5 winning move right there. And it protects the pawn. I think we have to play bishop e3. Not going to think about it anymore. So similar to the last guy, this guy has only used like 1 minute of his time. So he's playing very quick, which to me is why do that on a classical game? we're in the middle game, and he's only used 1 minute. Okay. Looks like a decent move. What about, I'm looking at knight to g5. Boom. He plays here. I could just always go back. I could even do a sacrifice. I think it's my turn to attack here. Although rook c1 looks delicious. Delicious. Oh god, I sound interesting when I say that. Ding ding. I like rook c1 as well. I think I'm going to have to play rook c1. But we do have some attack possibilities here. Knight to g... I can't believe I said delicious. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, knight to g5. Maybe there's not enough of a follow-up for us there. Well, this will kind of help me out if I play bishop here. Then I can do that. And then, oh, he's got a queen there, which is a good spot for it, though. Ding, 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 ding. I think I'm going to do it kind of, it's kind of hasty, kind of a hasty move, especially since he can actually play this then. Yeah. I think he wants to play knight. I think he wants to play knight d5. If I go here and he plays there, I'm going to do it though. You know why? Because we might even be able to do a sacrifice here. Check, take, check, and then queen. It might be enough. It's hard to say because he does have his queen here, which can really help defend that, especially if we're doing a sacrifice attack. Yeah, so like check, boom, check, boom, and then here. Oh my god, I don't know if I should do it, man. The other possibility is queen, like we go here. No, we don't want to do that. It's stupid. I don't know. I mean, this was my idea. The other possibility is knight to f5 first. But I don't think that's good. I think we like, oh wait, hang on. Knight f5, if he pushes here, then we play queen h5. If he takes, it won't be enough. Although it's so strong though. Knight f5, and if he, let's see, he goes here. It's, no, I don't think it's good. So I think bishop is best, but bishop takes, and then, oh wait, hang on. Yeah. Bishop takes, and then knight. And then, I think I just have to trust that it's going to work. I don't know. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing a sacrifice in this type of game. In a classical game. Yeah, so let's just continue here. Check. Yeah, you know, it might not be enough, but so, I mean, he's got there. We have to continue. So I think we might lose this. He takes the bishop, check, boom, check, boom. Yeah, I think we lost this game, to be honest. It's not enough of an attack. I should have probably calculated it more before I went into it. I was just hoping for the best instead of actually calculating. That's something that it's, as I said before, the queen is too powerful here. I think he can take the bishop free. Check, boom. Oh, he didn't take the bishop. I think he should have taken the bishop. Although I think I'm still, even without taking the bishop, I still think I'm losing here. Check, boom. Hang on a second. Check, boom. If he check, boom, I could take the pawn. And then he takes this and then check again. It would be mate. check, boom, take the pawn, I'm threatening mate. Check, boom, take the pawn. Yeah. See where this leads. I mean, he only has one move. What's he thinking about? He might just want to see if there's a mate directly, and he might want to, out of self-respect, out of honor, he might want to resign if he spotted a mate. Anyways, he has to protect this. So I did this before moving this bishop because so I can obviously get a free pawn. So looks like rook f8. I almost have equal material now for my sacrifice, and his king's in a bad position. So it looks like my attack is doing good so far. Although I think he should never have played the king. He should never have played king f8. He should have taken the bishop, I think. But anyways, if he plays rook f8, which he does, well, how am I going to proceed? Oh, let's not do that. No. Simply here we can 2 for 1 move the bishop, and I don't know though. Hang on. We could even move the pawn here. I obviously I don't want to do that straight up, but it's just an idea. Ding, he would just take it, right? So we could move the knight here. Could almost force a draw this way, but I think although we could move the bishop this way and do a pin. I kind of like doing that too. Oh God, I kind of want to do that now. Oh, hang on though. This pawn will fall though, but then I'll win it like this, right? Check, and I'll get it there. But oh my God, so many possibilities here. This is a fun game. I kind of want to play bishop f2 now. You know, I want to play bishop f2 because he's stuck here. Like, where's he? Well, yeah, because he can't move. He could move king e8, actually. Yeah, if I go here, he go king e8. But then his rook is trapped. Okay, let's do this. Okay, well, what an interesting game. Man, I'm curious what this guy's rated. Because a classical game, to me, classical, in my opinion, is like, in my opinion, it takes much more actual chess skill than a blitz game. Blitz game, yes, you have to think faster, but I think the true skill is in longer time controls, where you actually have time to think properly. Okay, what was I doing? I just lost my train of thought. I mean, obviously, like I definitely prefer white better here. We're down a pawn, but I mean, look at the position, you know. Okay, so what's he going to do? If he goes here, then I play knight h7, threatening mate and taking the rook. So actually, you know, he could defend that though. If he goes there, then he could actually. I hope he's not watching this stream. That's what I'm scared to talk about my analysis. But if he moved the queen e7, that would actually defend. No, it wouldn't. I would still get the rook. I would end up a pawn up. But then it might be a decent choice for him because my position is not so great after that. So that is, but that would be my answer if he does that. That is what happens. Oh, I hope he's not watching my stream. Okay, well, although I could also play bishop here now. Boom, boom, boom. Well, let's proceed with the idea. Hang on, but if I do that, I won't be able to defend it. If I go straight here and then he goes here, I can take. But hang on. If if I go here first, you won't be able to defend the rook at all. Plus you won't be able to do that either. Okay, well, let's do it. This is a true test of patience. If I play this. Okay, what the hell? Let's do it. Ooh, scary though. True test of patience. Because it's so tempting to play knight h7. By the way, Dirt, in between moves, sometimes I'm taking a sneak peek at the chat, but majority of the time it's minimized. So, because I don't want to be. Not only do I not want to be distracted, but I don't want any hints or tips because I like to earn my wins on my own. But I did notice that you said something about watch the fork on e2, but I mean, there's nothing there. I mean. Yeah, there's a possibility here, but it's gonna. You know how long it's gonna get him to get a knight on here. You know how hard that'll be. That's like impossible. So it's not like a real concern. I only concern myself. Okay, he moved. Oh, what did he do here? Interesting. Shit. Okay, well, we've got to check here. If he goes here, then we can do an, I don't know what we know. Ooh, that's an interesting ass move. I didn't see that coming. You could take the pawn. Wow, interesting move for sure. Take the pawn, ding. So take the pawn, ding. Ding, ding, ding. It's not so great. We get a pawn back. We do that. We could actually go here. He takes. Ding, ding. Doesn't help us at all. Check. Ding. No, sorry. Check. He goes like here. Oh man, what do I do here? I wasn't expecting that move at all. Well, I mean, I'm under attack twice, right? So I can only have a couple of choices here. I mean, if I take the queen, boom, boom. Doesn't seem so great for me. Check seems to be, I think, the best move here. I don't think I want to trade my queen. I think I'm going to play here. The other, yeah, I don't think I want to take the queen. So then my other choices are, I'm down to two choices. I could take here, but then he takes here. No, he can't. It's a free pawn, right? Oh wait, but he could take it with the rook. But then hang on, take here. But then ding ding. I'd be up a pawn. He could take it. But then he could take here. No, he can't because it'd be checkmate. Oh, I don't know what to do, man. Either take or go here. Those are the two. Oh, my time though. He goes here. He can't do it. Boom. Boom. Check. This is such a. I don't know what to do. Check. Boom. Check. Check. Boom. No, he can't do that. So check. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So many options there. I didn't have enough time to really calculate it. If I had another minute or 2 minutes, I would feel comfortable, but I just had to make a choice. Either, basically, as far as I calculated them, they both seemed okay. Yeah, well, he's definitely taking his time now. He didn't earlier on, but that was an interesting move. Wow. It opened up so many options. Oh, my vision is improving now a little bit. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was also happy with pawn takes, you know. I think they're both pretty decent moves I could have went, so I should just be happy with what I chose here. Okay, so I guess one thing I didn't consider here is with this move, he could simply block here. So maybe taking with the pawn might have been better. I have to start playing a little bit quick here. Yeah, I didn't consider that. Oh no, wait, fuck that. Pretend I didn't say that. Okay, no. Yeah, so he does go that route, and then so what I like about this is he's under the attack here. So I can do a lot of sneaky things here. I could even go back this way, man. But I think oh well, hang on, take that one. But I could do a check. But what check and then what though? Check and then here. Wait, what? Forget that. What am I talking about? I'm drunk. Well, knight here. Yeah, maybe knight there. Whoops. We'll see how that goes. Although, if I do that, he could play knight here. But then I could take here. Okay, we'll try this. Ooh, interesting. I only got 2 minutes. Only got 2 minutes left. I'm scared now. The thing is, I don't have... If I make a mistake, it's over because of the time controls. I only have 2 minutes. So that's why it's scary. I can't afford to make a mistake. Even a slight mistake, I won't be able to come back from it. So that's why it's it's kind of scary here. There's no room for error. I'm not up. I'm actually down a pawn. I have like a really good attack here, but I am down a pawn and I've got 2 minutes. So yeah, there's no room for error here. Yeah, knight e4 possibly was safer, but the whole thing was okay, wait. Oh boy. I think I got to well, what do I check here? What's he going to do against a check? Go here? I don't know. I can't think too long. I don't have the luxury of thinking too long here. Okay, so we're even on material now, and our position is better, right? Oh, it's weird. He's got 3 minor pieces, though. And we've got 3 minor pawns, three pawns. 3 pawns for a knight. But look at how good our pieces are situated. They're like almost flawless here. Oh. You know what's crazy is this is a 15 and 15. Playing a tournament game, it's going to feel like ridiculous. Ridiculously long for a tournament game. How can you go from even like a 15-minute game already seems like forever to me. Well, I guess it doesn't seem like forever. I mean, I only have 2 minutes, and some of the moves I felt slightly pressured on time. So I could probably play a longer time control. And there would be no increment as well, usually on tournament games, right? So maybe a 30-minute game might feel pretty decent to me in terms of length. I could probably do like a 30 or 45-minute game. Anything beyond that would feel like a lot of time. But I don't know. Maybe I'd get used to it. I did used to play tournament games when I was a little kid. Okay, anyways, back to the game here. He's using a lot of his time now, as he should. So I should use this time to think myself. Okay, let's try to focus here. If he takes the knight with... well, first of all, I'm not really threatening anything, right? So, okay, but let's just see his candidate moves. If he takes my knight, I will take it with the bishop. And then go from there. I'll probably try to fly the G and H pawns after that. That'll be the only thing I'm going to think of for now. His next move... Although if you think about it, what's he going to do? If you were black, what are you going to do here? This is actually really tough for him. So I am going to... Because that is his best move. So I'm just going to check him here. But if you're black... Yeah, what are you going to do here? So check here. And I win the rook here. No, do I? Check. No, he just goes here. So I might actually want to do this pin. Oh, look at this sexy pin, man. Look at D5. Look at D5. I'm going to look at the chat. Look at D5. That is sex right there. D5. No, okay, maybe it doesn't work. I was thinking D5 and pawn takes. Okay, forget. Don't look at that. Well, I don't know. It still might work, but so I was thinking D5 E6. No, but D5 boom E6, and then I was thinking of like a double to pinning that as well. Boom boom, and then push. He's pinned here, so he would have to take with the bishop, and then I pin here, and then I've got F5. Oh, my time. Check. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, I didn't realize my time was so low. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, stop looking at the chat, Tyler. Okay, I am gonna play D5. I'm gonna back up what I spoke. Didn't realize it was so low in time there. But D5, I've got a lot of, it's another sacrifice, but look at my pressure here. He's got to be scared with this move. So he has to take, and so I can actually check him here. If he moves out, move up, I could push, but that wasn't my, wait a second, check, boom. Yeah, so no, I'm going to continue with my main idea, which is E5. Yeah, E5, and then he's going to have to... Oh, so he's got to check here. I got to be slightly careful. He can remove himself from this pin with a check. But my idea here is pawn takes, and then E5, bishop takes F5. Or wait a second, bishop takes... I wonder if I should pin him first. Hang on. Check, ding. Hang on here. Take here, check, boom. Yeah, I think I have to do that. And then rook. My original plan of pawn takes, push, bishop takes, rook E1, pin. That's quite a... Well, he does check me, so I'm going to try to get a free 15 seconds there. That gives me a bit of breathing room. This D5 move, I'm curious about looking at that later in the analysis, because I think that is... I don't want to say too much, but I think that might be somewhat of a next level move because first of all, it's looking kind of about 4 moves ahead, and that's kind of a double sacrifice there. But I don't know if it works out or not. So my idea here is obviously take the knight. Although maybe it isn't so obvious. Maybe I should move back. Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. Check. Oh, no, this will be good. Yeah, this will work. I win this rook. This rook is gone. You see how? See if you can see how. This rook is toast. You see it yet? Yeah, so this d5 move was, I think this is a really good move. I don't know if it was sound or not. Oh, maybe I don't win the rook. I thought I would have won the rook for sure. Maybe I don't. But I might though. Check here and I can win this rook. J Po Chill. Hello. Yeah, I mean, well, he got out of the pin, actually. Shit, that's a good move. Oh god, I'm gonna look scared here though. So I might have to do a rook lift or something. I'm in desperate mode now. I was not expecting him to be able to do that. So there's a possibility of a rook sacrifice and then go here. Crap. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Maybe push the H pawn? I'm actually in a little bit of a trouble here. Oh shit, I did not see. That's kind of I thought I was winning that rook for sure. Okay, stop looking at the chat. Focus here. I got 1 minute and okay, I mean obviously I still love white here. White is absolutely beautiful here. Time is just making me a little bit crazy right now. But did you notice that he's only got 4 minutes, like compared to what he had, say, 8 moves ago? He's really been thinking long here. So we'll see. Okay, so what's he going to do? Try to do something to just keep checking, keep challenging my queen? It's a possibility, but once I move Queen H6, he won't be able to do that anymore. He might try to do something like this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that call. Okay, well, I'm not going to let him do harass me like that. I could even do, you know what, a check here. He moves here and then push like that. Push the pawn. That's getting into some crazy, scary stuff, though. I think I might do it just to buy time. Ah, it's scary, though. I had no time. I keep forgetting how little time I have. I'm playing classical game with 1 minute. Look at my green bar, it's so small. So my idea here is push the pawn here. But it's scary. It's scary stuff to play with only 55 seconds left. It's kind of playing with fire. The simplest move here was rook f1, rook cf1. That's the safe move. But I'm looking to play dangerous, actually. I guess, oh my god, no, that won't work because he can mate me here. I mean, obviously I saw this threat if he plays rook here and I push here. I saw this threat, but I was looking more towards, I thought for some reason it won't work because of the pin, but yeah, he could just mate me with a queen. So I will, oh fuck. I think I just screwed myself bad. I think I just lost the game. Oh my god. We might have to go for a perpetual here, which I may not even get. Oh no, we might be able to win this. Oh my god, but check. I don't know. This is. We have possibilities here though, because we've got a check here, and then we can do this with the queen. Is double check. So this is dangerous as hell, but let's do it. we might be able to survive here because of the extra check. Yeah, looks like we're going to win. Ah. So how do we want to do it? Just mate right here? No, it's not. Check. He might be able to escape. So I'm actually going to go with the queen because I can't allow him to go here. Oh my god. Ah. Check. Check here, and then this is going to fall. Check. I guess I could go here. There we go. That's our move. Play calm. Yeah. Oh god, I almost overlooked that. And then we should have a mate here. But this should be mate. Okay, we did it. Oh my god, he's 1900, man. That guy was 1900 on classical. That's legit, right? Oh, I did it. See, I'm very happy about that because, oh my god, I'm almost 1900 now. I'm 1897. I'm 1898. I'm 1898 on classical. Wow, I'm happy about that. 1898. You were looking at him? You knew he was 1898? You knew it? Thanks for not telling me. I like to be surprised. It's not a newer player. I mean, it takes a lot of... He's 50. Look at the rank. He's the top 1500 and for classical. He's on, oh, he was on a kind of a rise there. Wow, but look at the people he beat. He beat a few 2000 rated players. Wow, I'm going to enjoy that for 5 or 10 minutes here. Ah, wow. I'm undefeated in classical so far. So you know what it's going to do in my next game? It's going to pair me up against I honestly think it's going to pair me up against like a 2000 rated player. Because I mean, it's going to ramp things up, I think, since I'm provisional, you know. And hopefully I don't get banned or something that the Stockfish thinks I'm cheating, because 4 wins from first 4 games, I've won every game. Wow, that's crazy. I want to look at that game in analysis. There's a lot of interesting moves that happened in that game. That was kind of a little unstable of a game. Some moves I played were kind of questionable, but it worked out. I almost threw it away at the end. Did you see that? Did you see it? Oh my god! I wasn't insanely worried because I think I might have been able to like force a draw or something, but I was definitely worried though. I almost. We'll see what happened in a minute. I'm just going to enjoy my score for a little bit. 1898. Wow. I'm really happy about that. It's a provisional rating, of course. So the deviation is slowly lowering, which is good. So that's the progression. 1473, 1567, 1567, 1897. But you know, yeah, wow. Isn't that weird though? I mean, isn't it weird that the comparison of my like classical to my blitz is so big? I would always think that you would think that your blitz rating should be a lot higher than classical. That's what I would think. But it doesn't seem to be this case. $18.98. Wow. It's classical, so I can't take too much stock into it. But to be fair, I just beat a guy that was pretty much 1900. So it seems like so far it's pretty legitimate of a rating. You know? Ah, wow. 1898. Damn. Okay. Wow. First of all, does it show me still offline now to you? I can't believe I'm 1898, but four games in a row. Oh man, classical is fun though. Jesus Christ. Classical is... I'm so happy I'm not playing Blitz anymore, man. Okay, I'm going to analyze the game now. J-Po Chill, Naka LOL, Decapaginator. Wow. I'm still happy. 1898. Woohoo! Okay, time to analyze this game. 97 points for that game. Wow. I'm almost 1900. You know what's freaking crazy? If I win my next game, my provisional rating is going to be, it should be about 2000. That is scary. That's just scary mode there. Okay. It looks like somebody... No, somebody didn't. Okay, so let's see here. French. Yeah, this game was interesting. I like e5. I played f4. That is the main line. Okay, good. So far, so good. So he broke the main line on the fifth move, which is weird since he's the one that kind of dictated this opening. Like he chose the French opening, and I played the main line, and he didn't know it past. He didn't know it past. He only knew the first four moves of the opening. Don't you think that's weird? And it's a classical game, and he didn't even happen across the main line by accident. Wow, I can't believe I'm 1897. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I thought for a long time here. I played a3. So this isn't book here, so it doesn't quite matter what I played. a3 is the third choice. a3 is certainly a fine move. So I was right. I was right here that it seems like a weird move, a3. In that I'm getting a double pawn, destroying my structure, but yeah, see, it's the top move now. Look at that, a3, and I thought it would be fine because I've just seen the French. I've just seen this move a lot, and yeah, I ruined my structure, but it's not terrible. My bishop can still move in and out, and of course I'm winning the exchange. I'm getting the bishop for the knight, so. Looks like this was a good move. And then here, I thought for a long time too. I thought for a minute and a half, and I ended up playing c4. It looks like it was not such a great move. Apparently, I guess that was a bad move. But I didn't know. I was terrified of him playing c4 himself. That's why I played it. Yeah, I guess that was a bad move. Stockfish does not like c4 here at all. Because of apparently c takes d4. It just doesn't like it. But so it's saying bishop e2 or knight f3, like just simple development. If I were to play a move like this, I'm scared of this. I'm terrified of that move. I am terrified. I don't know why Stockfish likes that. Wish I had a grandmaster here to tell me why. Because then, like, I'm going to have to castle here, and then I'm going to have to push these pawns. Like right now, it's saying g4. Just gung-ho against his thing. Ugh, yeah, I don't know. I'm not comfortable doing that. Like g4, it wants g4. But then at the same time, what's black going to do? He can't move his knight over. These pieces are cramped as well. If he castles, then it's going to be major trouble for him. Like h4, it's saying, yeah, like h4. It's a weird game. Anyways, yeah, that's what Stockfish says. But I played c4. Here I played c3. I remember I spent a long time here too, like another couple minutes on this move, because I couldn't decide between c3, knight f3, and I think there was another move I was thinking of. But c3 is a top choice, so I did get this right. And then here I played knight f3. That is a top move. Here, oh yeah, here I thought for a long time here as well. I spent another minute on here, over a minute. I guess C is I made the top move after all. Oh my god, look at the difference in evaluation. And I really couldn't decide here between taking it with the queen or the pawn. And it looks like taking it with the queen was actually, yeah, it really hates it. It's not even close. Because of knight c6, I guess he doesn't have to retake. That's one thing I didn't even consider when I took it here. When I took the pawn, I was assuming, yeah, he retakes, but he doesn't have to retake. He can just go here. So, anyways, I did make the right move. Okay, I'm not going to look too closely at these moves. Oh yeah, here I was starting to consider an attack here. It actually does like knight g5 here. It doesn't like my rook move. Oh no, actually it does like my rook move. Yeah, it likes bishop d3, and then yeah, here. So here I made my move, and it was a mistake. So it was wrong, even though it seems pretty strong at the time. So this was, I guess, a terrible move. I shouldn't have done it. And I didn't calculate it all out. I was kind of just going on experience and faith. Yeah, so I should have just been more Karpovian and been a bit slower. It's saying bishop d2, hang back. Bishop d2, rook e1, queen e2. Something like that. Yeah, it did not like this, but he did take. Yeah, this just does not work. But you know what? He made a mistake here. You can see, because here all he had to do, he would have been fine if he had taken the bishop. There's nothing I can do here. Like, I don't know why. He thought for a long time here, but he played the wrong move. Well, it's not so bad for white, but it's not so bad. He would have had a bit of pressure on him, but it's still a lot better than what his move was. He moved here, which was a mistake. This was what lost him the game, in my opinion, this move. Because, yeah. Whoops, hang on. Did I play this wrong? No, I played this right. Hang on, wait, I missed something. The evaluation changed. Wait a second, what did I miss here? Or is it just the evaluation was not calculating correctly? Yeah, okay. The evaluation was not calculating correctly before. Weird. Now it is. Okay, well, it's saying knight h7 here was better, which makes sense to me because he has to protect that. So I made a big blunder here. I guess this move was a blunder. Like a major, look at the evaluation shift, 6.7 to 1.7. So major mistake here. It's saying f5 was the move here. Oh, though that was. Did somebody analyze this game? It looks like they did. Oh. Well, now it's saying a knight h7 was better. f5. Why does it hate this move so much? Not sure why. I don't know why this is so bad. That's weird, you know, because I remember at this time I was saying in the stream how I was doing this to try to be very patient, that I thought I was proud of myself for being patient. I wanted to do this to preemptively prevent his queen from going here. But it looks like I should have just went straight for it. Oh, I see. Because I could have continued here even if I wanted to. Because yeah, and there was, if he did go there, there would be a check. What if he goes back here? Oh, I don't know. This is weird now. I don't know why. And then, oh, I see. Then we're lining him up for a pin. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'm surprised this move is so low evaluation. Queen G6 check. I thought for 3 minutes here on this move. 3 minutes. Queen G6 check was the right move. So I made the right move. I spent 3 minutes on this one move. And I was still pressured on time. Wow, oh, that's the only move. If I had taken with the pawn, I would have lost all advantage I had. So I made the right move after all. This is a bit of a mistake here. It's saying I should have taken the pawn. Oh, another kind of, I guess Queen G8 was slightly better. My throat is sore. Okay. Okay, where was I? Oh, another mistake. Queen G8 check. King E7. He takes F6. Okay. Yeah. There were so many tactical possibilities here. I was missing a lot of them. I almost lost this game though. I almost threw it away at the very end. Yeah, D6 was right, and then wait a second. Wait, I just wanted to see this right here. I forgot about this move. So D5 was fine. Yeah. It did prefer F5 there though. Okay, so here King G1, Rook G1. That's funny because I see Dirt Levert suggested that back here. Rook G1. But I don't think it was at this point when he said that. I think it was later. Because Rook G1 right here is the best move. I have a mate in 5 here. Yeah, so check. So where was his mistake? Wait, here. So actually this was, I was terrified once he did this, but I guess it's actually a bad move because it was a mate in 5. I was terrified at this point though. Yeah, good thing I kept my cool and I found the mate. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I totally found the mate like in 5. I got it mate in 5. Yeah, I did it. So that's exactly what happened. So I was terrified though of that move. Oh my god. Well, that was a crazy game. That was an hour ago? Wow. Okay, so what should I do now? Should I do some tactics training? Play a 10-minute game? Or a classical game? What should I do? If nobody says anything, I think I will play a 10-minute game. So I think that's what I will do. Okay, 10 minutes. I'm probably going to be all screwed up now because of the time control change. We try it out. Well, Oh my god, he was 2100. 2163, and he canceled. I don't blame him. Because he won't get any points if he wins. Hardly any points. So another French game. Okay. So we just looked at this, right? Or what did we do? What is the main line here? I'm not sure what the main line is. Curious. I wonder if it's a pin here. Boom, boom. Well, I don't know. Why would we want to trade out bishop for that? What would the main line here be? How come I don't know what to do against this? Well, I guess we'll do knight f3. There's no increment on this, so I should be careful. Curious to look that up after. I should know that. I should know French theory a little bit better. I might want to get a book on this later. I'm thinking bishop d3. Although b5 is scary. If I play bishop, he's going to play b5. I don't know. I'm going to try it. Ugh, 10 minutes so different. Okay, well... I don't know. I think it's time to castle. Okay, he's playing so quick. Yeah, this is hanging if I push, right? So, I don't know. I don't really want to play rook e1 there. Maybe queen e2. No, fuck that. If he's gonna play this. Oh my god, I don't like this. I don't like this for white. What do I do about that? That's annoying. That is annoying, man. Maybe I go straight here? He can still push. It's very annoying. Oh god, I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Oh, this is gonna fall too. I don't know. It looks like I lose this game. That's interesting. What is that? What is that move on the opening I'm supposed to do against c5 there? I played knight f3. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe bishop e2 there. In that opening. Yeah, I am about to resign. Because I just don't see a way that I'm going to win this game. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to make some moves, but I'm 95% sure I'm going to lose this game. He just seems way better prepared than me here. I don't know what I can do. Yeah, I'm outplayed in this game. My pieces are just so useless. The French. Yeah, I told you I'm scared of the French defense. The C5 move, I just didn't know what to do against it. I don't know, check. Oh my god. Check, boom, check. We can get a free pawn out of this. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Well, he was 1900, so I don't feel bad about losing that. I don't feel too bad about losing that game. No, for some reason, I just totally missed. I thought I won this night. I don't know. I'm a little bit tired now. I didn't see that it was defended by the other knight. I'm not gonna lie. I missed that. No good game back from this guy. He had a high rating of 2050 on 10 minutes. Okay, well, I'm going to analyze that game. I don't feel bad. He was 1900, as I say. So what is this move here? C5. So the main line is I did play the main line right. So it was knight f3. So knight f3 is the main line. So I got that right. And then knight b5. Well, there is not really, I guess the taking here is it's normally knight c6. He played this is not really book. So knight b5 or knight takes are the two moves here. I didn't think about knight b5. It's interesting. I just took with the knight. And then, like, evaluation is still better for white here. I played bishop d3. Stockfish doesn't like that. I don't know. I was trying to castle. I thought that would make sense. It looks like bishop e3 is better. Bishop e3. I don't know. It likes bishop e3. I don't know. I don't really know the difference. I guess because of what happened, but like this. I don't know. Knight ce2. I don't know, but evaluation is good again. Where did I go wrong here? Oh, it loves queen g4, man. It's such a computer move. Queen g4. Looks like a Dirk Levert move too. Queen g4. That's a Dirk Levert move. Queen g4 is not so bad because what? But then he'll castle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like playing against a French defense. I castled. It doesn't like that I castled. It's still. Oh, okay. This is this was the game losing move right here. My f5. I don't even remember playing f5. I do not remember playing that move. This was a terrible move, apparently. Like a terrible move. And that's not even the best move that he could have done. This would have been even stronger, apparently. Whoops, sorry. No, that was the best move. Yeah, knight d e5. Yeah. I don't remember that happening, losing a pawn like that. I don't remember that happening. Weird. I must be getting tired now. It means I should end this session for the night. I don't remember. I don't remember playing this. Yeah, I just lose a pawn here. This is where I lost. That's how I lost the game. Yeah, I don't remember what happened. Okay, I am actually going to end the stream here. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I only played, I think, two classic. I only played 3 games in this session, but it was a 3-hour session. Oh boy, Chesspoint's going to play 5 minutes. I don't know. Your rating has increased, but I'm scared to play you because it's upside for you, downside for me. If I lose, I'm going to lose a lot of points. If I win, I might get 1 point if I'm lucky. Because yeah. Maybe what I'll do is I'll tell you if you get to 1500, we can play. Okay, we can play casual. I'll play you casual. Otherwise, for rated, I think I'd like to play when you're 1500. But you're on the upswing too. That's good. Casual. Here we go. Me against Dirt Levert. The French variation. What are you doing, man? I don't think this is going too well for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's later there, right? It's like 2:30 a.m. Oh, can't do that. Hmm. You found it, man. Yeah. Powerful move, hey? You're playing well, though. Oh, why? As soon as I say that, what does OML stand for? I think I've seen it. You're playing well though, and then as soon as I say that, you walk into the fork. You're playing well though, and then oh yeah. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot that for the 5-minute game. For some reason, I was thinking I was 1800, but was that 10 minutes that I was at? No, I don't know why. For some reason, I was thinking I was 1800. Why did I think that? That was That's 10 minutes. I'm that. Okay, because I probably could have played you the rated game. I was thinking I was 1800, so 1700 is not that much higher. It would have been okay. Here. Well, I was happy even before that pin. I mean, yeah. Here, yeah. This B3 it was game over right here. Well, not game over, but I mean, but you know what? It's not saying I should take it. The evaluation. It actually likes knight D B5 better. But it was on a blitz game. It's just so natural for me to play. You know, actually here before, I was actually considering like some fancy things like bishop to C2 or check. It actually does. It likes bishop C7. It actually does like bishop C7. Well, king E7 was bad, yes. Okay, yeah, I am going to end that session for tonight. It's been 2 hours and getting late now. Thanks for watching. I'm happy with how today went. Played two more games of classical chess. Got to 1898 somehow. 1890 freaking 8. It's provisional, so who knows how long it's going to last. I've been continuing to read my Endgame book, which is pretty interesting. Learning things. Still a little bit confused with the king movement. That's actually the hardest thing for me in the end game. Insanely complex. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm going to head out now. Good luck.